And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. So here we go. We are back up. See, yeah, insufficient oxygen generation. That is not a good thing. All right. So, Gastinar, where are you going, dude? That is not cool. You need to pick a spot. There you go. Okay. Who is still stressed? Turner is still stressed. Are you actually going to use that massage table? I wonder if there's a bug. If you have something right above the massage table, maybe it doesn't like to use it. I don't know. Okay, the research. Oh, research is still not done. I do need to get some more food going here. So, food is important. We need to get that going again. We also should think about maybe starting a farm with all these mealwood seeds. Getting a farm going in here would be pretty nice. But they are very sensitive to temperature. So be very aware of that. The temperature of the area is important. So if I put if I build a farm like right in here, I think that might work. We got a lot of sort of advanced stuff to dig through there. If you start spreading your base out so much, problems happen. Stuff happens. And one of the things that happens is you don't produce enough gas to actually fill the space. So you get some high pressure areas, you get some low pressure areas. I did post on the forums on, asking for a pressure overlay, just like we have overlays for everything else. Okay, so research is done. So we are going to build a coal generator in here, and I'm going to want a generator like right in the middle. I might actually want two of these. So let's see. I'm going to have one like right here, because I want to put in some CO2 mitigation in here. So we're going to see, there's the manual airlock. I want that manual airlock. So we're gonna do liquid piping first as we spit out some more cruddy food. And let's see, I also want the storage compactor here. And we're gonna have a ceiling lamp. Both. What a ceiling lamp. What, I think here and here. Because the ceiling light will... doesn't actually tell me how much power it needs, but we don't care. I'm gonna bring this down, and this is just gonna be consumable ore. So this is just gonna be coal, because this is, where the coal is being used. So it makes sense that I would only want to store coal right where it's being used. But this will produce a certain amount of CO2. And we're going to want to control how much CO2 is being processed back into oxygen. And we don't want to overdo it. So if we look, let's see, the details, nothing. it really needs to be on for us to be aware of what it does. Okay, so let's hook it back up to the main power grid all the way through. If we look at the electrical grid, you can see that it's kind of blinking for some reason. I think it's because, yeah, the batteries... Somebody's charging it right now. Awaiting coal delivery. Everybody work. Turner, yeah, see, this, for some reason, this massage table is not... being used. I don't know why. I don't know why this one isn't being used and all the other ones are. That's very bizarre. Unassigned. Tune is bare. I have to look at that a little bit closer and see if there's any indication as to why that would be. Still, haven't gotten any coal out of this. There's too many jobs to do. And I'm still pushing out these awesome mush bars. Tris Titan looks like he just leveled up with his athletics. Look at that. Athletics is now 7. Look at, oh, beautiful. But once this thing gets going, we should be good to go. Let's do algae terrarium like here and here. Now, will that fit another generator? It will. Okay, good. And on these, I'm going to put those hatches, those airtight hatches. So this thing is sort of a closed system, and I'm not gonna push CO2 just everywhere in my base. What is everybody doing right now? Oh, these two are eating. Grungy is looking like, yep, no power. So that is a problem. Build it, build it, build it. Oh, come on, build this one too. Oh. Turner, you are a new guy, and you know, you need to pull your weight a little bit more. You know, you're getting stressed out too easily. Okay, that should light up the room. And now we just have a little bit of coal that's waiting in here. And I can replace these two batteries with a bigger one if I really want to. But they're really hot. 76C. So I'm a little less likely to want to do that. So we got a couple algae terrariums going in now. And they're in light, so that's good. Oh, now it's nighttime. Speed it up. When is my next duplicate? Yeah, I might skip the option for my next one, because it is a little iffy if I can support yet another person. So if you just keep accepting people over and over and over again, your population will reach a point where it's just absolutely unsustainable, and there's no way you're going to be able to survive. Core Grungy with her very low, let's see, athletics. Very slow person to be running around. Probably getting some algae and water. There we go. So this should be already converting some of this CO2. And now, look at that. The coal generator is going. If we can click on this, we should be able to see we are producing 1,000 watts. So this thing I think produces 600 and this thing produces 400. So the power consumption is actually about half of what we're able to actually produce, which is nice. And how is our algae looking? See, our algae is getting a little low. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna collect as much algae as I can. I don't want to dig too far into here because all this water might dump out into here, and that would be a very bad situation. So I'm going to cancel those two. So dig that, dig that, dig that. The sand is just annoying. Yeah, these people are using this pretty steadily now. And fertilizer. Not sure what to do with fertilizer. I don't really use fertilizer ever. I don't grow the thing that needs fertilizer. So we're going to take this algae as well. So it looks like Turner is going back up in stress. These things are not growing very fast at all. 94%, that's not too bad. They take forever to grow. Okay, got rid of that sand. I gotta watch this now to make sure. If this starts dripping water, that's bad. That means this whole thing could give way. That would be good. That would be very bad for us. Max gas pressure. Yeah, see, this thing hasn't reached the gas pressure max. And we just got a whole bunch more algae. So let's look at our pressures. So we got plenty of pressure up here. Pretty good down here. Down here is okay too. What is that? Not sure what that is. Some kind of seed or whatnot. So let's think about a farm of sorts, if we can. I'm gonna try to dig some of this stuff out. We don't really need the copper, but I need the space. I need to get access to this water in here. And you can build ladders in water. So I could build ladders in here and not disrupt the water at all. And that's sort of how you place the pumps and everything. Okay, so combustion is done. Liquid piping is done. Sanitation sciences is our next one that we're going to want. But mechanized airlock. Oh, yeah, I think we don't really need temperature modulation yet. Cooking station, not really an issue right now. We don't really need anything for that. Air scrubber, gas filter. So these are going to be important soon. Very soon. As soon as we run out of algae, we're gonna want some action in here. But we really need these airlocks. So I think what I'm gonna do is start sanitation sciences. And start the process of figuring out what we're going to do with the contaminated water. Because we need to do something with it. And I don't want it anywhere near regular water. So I'm thinking right in here will be a little water tank for contaminated water. But one of the things I need to do, I think, is... Oh. I need to build some storage, get this stuff off the ground, so as I'm digging it, I actually am able to do something with it. So there is the harvest that I can do on that. That. I'm going to dig that up. That's not harvestable yet. Either is that or that. So having all of these will let me know, or allow me some room to store some of this massive amount of material that we've got. Oh, let's see who we have here. Bottomless stomach, that's not good. Let's see. Cooking, we already have cook here. You can't shuffle these second, you know, you can shuffle the first batch you get, but these you can't. So yeah, I'm gonna reject all on this just because I don't want any of those people, and I want to be very careful with who I bring in. We've already got 6 people, and any more than that and we will run into problems. So this first one here, I'm gonna put seeds and filtration medium. The second one, I'm gonna put raw metal. Third one, I'm gonna do cultivatable soil, as well as that one. And this one's gonna be raw mineral, and this one's gonna be raw mineral. Organic. See, we already have an organic down here, so I need to check these as well. So we have 20,000 kilograms. What do we have over that? We have minerals. So there's minerals, there's minerals. So we got plenty of for minerals. We have seeds. Filtration medium, we got storage for that. So this last one is going to be sweep only. And sweep only means when I actually manually sweep something with the tool, that's where it'll put it, if there's no room anywhere else. So it's just something for me to make sure that we've got plenty of space to hold stuff. Now, how is our edible doing? Okay, we're getting back up into being comfortable with that. What else do we have to build? So things are going okay. We've got a little bit of water. Actually, it's quite a bit of water left. We've got... What are we researching? We are researching sanitation sciences. And I am working now on the plan to build ourselves a tank for the contaminated water that we're going to inevitably make with like a toilet and a shower. Because we pump fresh water into the system, and that outputs contaminated water. And so we're going to need a place to put all that contaminated water, and a place to put it that we can control and get access to. So this mealwood is just not growing. This one's growing, so I got another harvest that I can pull out of there. And by rejecting the last person, we are able to kind of control a little bit more the oxygen consumption, the food consumption. Now you can keep growing your little civilization here. You can keep growing it, but be very aware that bad stuff can inevitably happen. Yeah, there's a whole lot of CO2 right here, and I'd rather not deal with that. We got lots of good breathable gas up here, though. This thing is chewing through our algae pretty quickly. And so once we are out of algae, we are in bad shape. But we got lots of algae left. We got all of this algae in here. All this slime can be converted into algae. We got a bunch in here that we can use, and some in here. So we got a good amount of algae in this seed, in this spawn. We still have a bunch in here that we can use. Although all this sand, I hate all this sand. I just hate that we have all that sand. We've got a ton of hydrogen. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to get to it, but we got a ton of it. And the chlorine, I have no idea what to do with the chlorine. No idea. Storage not allocated. I did sweep only. All. Sweep only. Okay. And we've got some more contaminated water. Where did this come from? We gotta mop that up. I have no idea. I did not see... Oh, disease. Okay, so some of our dupes might be sick, and that's not good. We're gonna want. I just don't have any space for anything anymore. I need another big battery. Power. Battery. And I need to destroy these two. And I need to place a big battery on here. Just so that coal generator has a little bit of space to put power, and I don't waste too much power. See, this thing is out of power. This poor guy is running his butt off. If you find that you're not getting enough power or enough coal, just up its priority a little bit, and that should go a long ways. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.